Hello crafty friends, this is Jillian and welcome to Glittered and Glued. So today I'm excited to share with you my project for Tamika at Scrapdaworld. Her Swap-A-Palooza swap, and I'm in group 2 and this is what I made for my group members. So I went ahead and decided to do the super twisted note cards, and so that's exactly what I have in this little box. So we'll come back to the box top and let me show you how my little note cards turned out. So here we go. I think they turned out absolutely adorable. For the super twisted note cards, the requirements were either 4 embellishments or 4 techniques. So I have like a kind of a combination of all of those things. So let's go start. I've got pattern paper here, which is foiled. I love that. Then I've got a layered butterfly die that I actually slipped in some organza. I know it's really hard to see on camera because it's a white layer of organza right there. And I have thread poking out on the sides right here. I used some silver thread. It's kind of hard to see with, of course, the white outline lash trim that I always use because I always just think it's just so much fun. And then I have some Winkostella on the edges right here. I know it's probably really kind of hard to see on camera. I don't know if you can get a little glimmer of it, but it does show up in person and it looks really nice on the edges. And then I used some sequins that I actually used glossy accents to glue down instead of glue, because sometimes I find, well, when you use glue, you can kind of see, especially if you're doing like gluing down sequins, you can kind of see the glue underneath it. You certainly don't want to use hot glue under it because it's going to be too thick and gloppy and come out. But just a tiny dab of glossy accents, and this stuff, those sequins are not going to go anywhere. They are there for good. They're not coming off. And because I didn't use them in a box set, I just didn't want them to like rub around and like come off. So they are on there. So that is my twisted note card. Of course, I rounded the edges because I like to do that. And I think it made a cute, fun, general use note card. I love the pattern paper that I used. Let me show you. I used this to make the not only the note cards, but the box, the silver lining stack. This one was from Tuesday Morning, and this is from really pretty paper. You can see all the different patterns that are in there. I used the hearts for the butterfly back on the note card, and of course this one for the top of the butterfly, and then I used polka dots on the lid here. You can see that. But I thought these turned out cute, and so let me show you real quick the envelope. I made a gray envelope out of, I think this was 65-pound cardstock from Michaels. I prefer their cardstock to Hobby Lobby. Truthfully, I can't stand cardstock from Hobby Lobby. It just rips apart. I feel like I'm using construction paper. And then I did the border punch edge that I have here, right there, that one. So that one was nice to use. I just thought it looked really nice with all of this. So let's tuck that back in there. And of course I made a little box to go with it to hold the little note card set. And I mimicked the outside to be reflective of the actual cards inside, and did a bigger butterfly. But I did all the same layering. I did the organza and the eyelash trim, the silver thread, and of course the Winkostella on top. And then instead of using sequins on top, I put in a silver foiled alphabet letter that I got from Michaels on clearance on top for each of my swap partners' initials. And I thought that really turned out cute. It was the perfect size letter to fit right there on that butterfly. So super, super cute. And then I did some washi tape on the side for the box. And that is my project. Let me show you how I ended up packaging it. Again, very simple because it's a very simple project, but with some layers, some subtle layers, and I feel like that's what the butterfly was all about. Even though I've got 3 layers, it's very subtle. Well, I actually have more layers than that. You've got eyelash trim and 2 pieces of pattern paper, organza, and of course the silver thread. So you've got a lot of layers, but it's very simple looking. So that was kind of the direction I really wanted to go with this, to not make it overly I don't know, overly crazy. And I wanted to make sure that everything fit in the packaging for, because I know she has to ship all this stuff to everyone. So I wanted to make sure it would fit. So this is how I ended up, of course, packaging it. I used some of this trim from Hobby Lobby that was on clearance for 99 cents. And I made the little bag topper and just put a piece of paper, of the pattern paper from the paper pack, right down, just because you could see through the little areas of the trim. Again, all about being subtle. And then, of course, I used the paper punch to do the top as well. And then on the back, you can see I've put their name, so they'll know who it belongs to. And then the requirements, which was the group, the project I did, and our information. And so that's how I packaged it. And so all I have left to do is package up the goodies and send it out, and it'll be on its way to Tamika. And I had so much fun participating. I was so thankful to be able to get into this swap. And I just want to say thanks to Tamika for hosting it. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate for all the support that you give and the time that you take out of your day to watch my videos. Y'all have a great day.